Okay, we can go ahead and go to our composition book again, and we're going to work in our composition book. And let's see, so we last worked on page 16, makes this page 18. And we're going to go and write in our table of contents what we're going to do in our composition book. It's actually going to be on page 17 where we start working. And today we're going to work with place value disk. Okay, and place value disks are really easy, but I just want to show them to you and mess with them just a little bit. It's something that we may use later on with addition and subtraction, practice a little bit, or you'll see taking tests that you'll see pictures of place value disk on there. So I just want you to be familiar with them. So go ahead and turn to page 17 in your journal. And we're going to write place value disk at the top. So place value disk. So basically I'm going to model some numbers here, and we have place value disk all the way up to 100,000. So only got one of the 100,000. So we're going to start with one of those, 3 10,000 disk, and they are all color coded, so that makes it nice and easy. I'm going to do 2,000 disk. Start stacking them. Maybe I'll do these, stack these up. Gives me a little bit more room. So 2,000s. Do 400s. So like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like dice. 5 10s. Looks like I got 5 1s too. Okay, so you don't have place value disk at home, but we're just going to draw it in our journal, and typically that's what we do in class too. I have the kids, we get to mess with them a little bit in class, but we end up drawing them in our journal. So, and they're pretty self-explanatory. So basically we're composing numbers with these. So we have, and this is kind of sort of like our expanded notation. So it's 1 times 1,000, 3 times 10,000, 2 times 1,000, 4 times 100, 5 times 10, and 5 times 1. So what that looks like in our journal. So I'll go ahead and draw a circle there, and I'll put 10,000 on. There's one of them. Now I got 3 circles, 1, 2, 3, and write 1,000, not 100, but 1,000 on each one. So then I've got, and I messed up, those are 10,000 circles, aren't they? Got another 0 on it. My comma, I put my comma in the wrong place, didn't I? Comma. That's another thing. You don't have to have commas on your numbers. Okay, we just typically do them to help us organize it when we start working with that, when we're working with 6 digits right there. But make sure if you do put commas on there that you're putting them in the right place. We're always separating the hundreds place and thousands place. So I have 2,000 disk. That's 1,000 with 3 zeros. Okay, I have 400 disk. Okay, I have 5 10 disk. One of them's 10. And 5 1 disk. I drew them like dice there, so you can subitize quickly. So I have a decomposed number. I have it broken down in essentially expanded notation. And I'm going to go ahead and compose a number. So I can start in the ones place. There's 5 ones. There's 5 tens. 4 hundreds. 455. It's a Pontiac engine. 2 thousands. 3 10,000s. And 1 100,000. So that's 132,455. So we basically composed the place value disk to represent a number. And I like the format of how they work. They work real well. And I kind of like them for regrouping. And we'll do some practice with the regrouping with them maybe on this page since we have a lot of room. Okay, we're going to go ahead and model another number. Okay, this time I'm going to do 100,000. I'm going to do 6 1000s. And do 400s and 3 ones. So, like for expanded notation, that'd be 1 times 100,000, 6 times 1,000, 4 times 100, and 3 times 1. But I'm going to draw it, real simple. You just draw in circles. You got 100,000. Have 6. 6 thousands. It's 3 zeros. 4 place values. 4 hundreds. 100. 3 place values. And 3 ones. 3 ones. So when we do that, really all we're working with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 place values. And typically what I see third graders try to do a lot, they're going to say, okay, there's 1 of those, 6 of those, 4 of those, and 3 of those. And they come up with 1,643. And that is not correct. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we can do our place value right here. So that's ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds. I don't know why H for hundreds. Okay, and this is the units period, and this is the thousands period. So that gives me, draw a line right there. Almost looks like I had four ones there. Okay, so I've got a 3 in the ones place. I've got none in the tens place. I got 4 in the hundreds place. Got 6 in the thousands place. I've got none in the 10,000s place and 1 in the 100,000s place. So there's a big difference between 106,403 versus 1,643. Okay, $106,000 would, you could buy a house with $100,000. Okay, but $1,643, you couldn't probably couldn't find a car for that. So there's a big difference. Place value makes a lot of difference. So basically we composed numbers using place value disk.